Thank you for watching. It's Ray with Tarot Living. Today we are going to be reviewing the Three of Wands. We had previously reviewed the Two of Wands in the other video just before this one, so take a look at that one if you wanted to understand the Two of Wands better. So we're moving on to the Three of Wands, and so just to recap, the 2, 3, and the 4 of Wands all sit within the astrological house of Aries. So that's where they actually belong, and they all hold a 10-degree space within the 30-degree house of Aries. So 2 of Wands was Mars in Aries, and the 3 of Wands is actually Sun in Aries, which is quite similar in some ways. So you will notice that there are some similarities between these two cards. And I know I've read before that, some people have confusion between the two cards, and that's really why. That Mars in Aries and Sun in Aries, well, Mars and Sun are all fire planets. We call Sun planet in astrology. And so Mars and Sun are both fire, and they're sitting in Aries, which is fire. So there are some similarities, but there are some differences as well. So let's just go into this a little bit. So 3 of Wands is Sun in Aries, so this is going to be representing somebody who's very assertive and very dynamic and energetic, very fiery, somebody who really wants to put energy forth and effort forth into accomplishing something. Goals and success are extremely important to the sign of Aries. So with the Sun in Aries sitting there, this is somebody who really wants to put effort in order to create and manifest something that has meaning and success for that individual. So we can also take a look at the fact that this card is the number 3. And so 3 is associated with the first level of completion, and it's also associated with creativity and relates back to our Empress in the Major Arcana, who is a very creative and earthy and, just an archetype that loves to create and manifest something. So the 3 of Wands, if you have pulled the 3 of Wands in a reading, just take a look at what might be happening at that particular time in terms of projects, endeavors, anything that is moving forward or that you want to move forward. You would be at the first level of completion, no doubt, in some kind of a project or endeavor. And you would also notice that some of the rewards are starting to come in from that particular project. And so from those rewards, you may have monetary things that are coming in, or monetary rewards that are coming in. You may feel like the business is growing and that it's thriving and that it's just very active. You may notice that your project, whatever it is that you have that's off the ground, is now at a first level of stability, and so you can actually say this is manifested and I can see the creative results in front of me. So that would be more of a 3 of Wands characteristic. 2 of Wands is more you're starting at the beginning, you're just manifesting, and you have manifested something, but you're just really at the beginning stage, and you also have lots of dynamic energy to move forward, but you might just be waiting a little bit and planning as to what your next step might be. But the 3 of Wands, you've actually manifested something at this point. So like I say, first level of completion. The other thing about a 3 is that usually would represent some kind of networking or some kind of business, connections in some way, confidant, business partners, that kind of thing. So you may notice that there's other people around you who might be able to help and benefit your project in some way. So take a look at that. And also just all around, this card is really saying that something is off the ground and that it is doing well and it's thriving. But just notice, though, the 3 of Wands, the person depicted, certainly in the Rider-Waite system, is usually looking out over the horizon, and there is a boat that's usually coming in, and so just make note of the fact that there's more yet to come, and that there's more rewards that you're waiting for, and more rewards that are yet to come, and certainly more development and more success and accomplishment yet to come if you continue on with putting effort forward. So we'll see more of a completion level at the 6 of Wands. And you remember the 6 of Wands, just from previous experience, is very much about success and, having some level of completion that is certainly beyond the 3. So that is kind of the progress that we're making. So we started with the 2 and we're just starting the manifestation. We may be looking at planning our next step and now we're at the 3, and we're actually at a level of completion, the first level of completion, but there's more yet to come. But very creative card. Certainly there's connections and creativity and a project that's well underway. So that's the basics of this card and the astrological meaning behind it. So stay tuned, because I'm going to give you lots of words, keywords, and key sentences and phrases for divinatory meanings of this card. And while we're doing that, take a look at various depictions of the Three of Wands from a few of my decks that I have. Thanks for watching Tarot Living. Astrologically speaking, the Three of Wands represents Sun in Aries. The Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn called this card the Lord of Established Strength. Arthur Waite, in the Pictorial Key to the Tarot, outlines the Three of Wands meaning as established strength, enterprise, effort, trade, commerce, and discovery. The Sun in Aries people love investing effort into meaningful projects and love having a mission in life. They are driven by inspiration and revel in their accomplishments. They are fiercely independent, assertive, natural-born leaders, confident, and typically self-directed. So these are some of the characteristics you can expect if you've pulled this card. In a tarot reading, if you have pulled this card, you can consider that you have actualized more concrete results than previously seen in the Two of Wands. The number 3 is associated with the Empress in the Major Arcana, who represents the creative ability to bring forth life, and highlights that you are nurturing a creative endeavor into fruition. The 3 is considered the first level of completion in numerology. This card is often depicted as an individual looking out across the sea or into a harbor, waiting for a ship to come in, both literally and figuratively. This represents that rewards and results of your work and effort will soon arrive. It's almost time for rewards after working hard to establish yourself or develop your business endeavor. The number 3 also suggests networking or collaboration with business partners, confidants, or friends related to your enterprise, and is likely to be helpful. It is possible that these connections can assist you in moving forward with your plans. You may have experienced a certain level of success with the Three of Wands if you pulled this card, but you will soon want more and will not have difficulty putting more effort into your project and endeavor to expand and create greater success. This is a card denoting leadership, and the key is all about opportunity and further expansion. Some key phrases include successful creative project, productivity, established work, positive results or harvest, financial reward or hard work, expression of creativity, inner drive realized, growth, waiting for a ship to come in, completing an initial level of your project or plan. It can also refer to networking and cooperation, as previously mentioned. I hope this is helpful in understanding the meaning of the Three of Wands. Thank you for listening to Tarot Living.